It's been 2 years since the deadly Hamas terrorist attack on the Nova Music Festival and surrounding communities on October 7th. More than 1,000 people were killed that day and 251 were kidnapped. It's been an exhausting and frustrating 730 days for the families. One of them is the family of Nimrod Cohen, an Israeli soldier taken that day. And joining me for tonight's interview is his brother, Yotam Cohen. And Yotam, thank you so much for joining us. Our hearts and our prayers are with you and your family. And on this day, before we get to the politics and the back and forth, tell me, Yotam, what you miss about your younger brother.
First of all, I'm missing having a younger brother. One of 3 siblings in our family. Our entire family structure was ripped that day on the 7th of October. We were 5, and right now we're only 4. I'm missing having a younger brother, playing with him, having fun with him, sharing life experiences with him. Everything changed on that day, and we're fighting to get it back.
Tell me what you think of this latest 20-point plan from President Trump and from the Hamas response.
I think Trump's plan is a great thing. It's the first time in a very long time that we have had hope that this crisis will end and that we'll get to see my brother and the other 47 hostages back home. We know that there are tough negotiations and intense negotiations happening right now in Egypt between the mediators in Israel and Hamas. And there's a lot of misinformation and statements to pressure both sides. But we're hoping that by the end of the week, regardless of the statements made right now by both sides, that we'll get to see a signed and a comprehensive deal that will ensure the return of all the hostages.
Do you think that, some of the White House aides have said there might even be a return of hostages. They talked previously in terms of days. Are you allowing yourself to hope in those kinds of timelines? For almost 2 years, we've held up hope. We didn't allow ourselves to really hope and really let ourselves free. Because it's been an emotional roller coaster. But in the last week, we've seen this immense pressure being put by the American administration, by the modern Arab state, by Qatar, even Turkey and Egypt on both sides, and something feels different right now. Your brother is at the center of something that has been talked about so much, and there's been so much public discussion about it. How have you come to feel about the leaders in America, in Israel, and their ability to get something like this solved, to get to peace? I think that there were many hostage deals on the table, a very different one, comprehensive and partial ones, and all of them faltered in the end because of politics and because of personal gains on both sides, both Israeli fault and Hamas fault. But I think all the 2 major hostage deals, the first one and the last one, were because and thanks to the 2 different American administrations. In the end of the day, this American pressure is what pushes both sides to the deal. If you could speak to the Prime Minister of Israel right now, what would you tell him? I'll tell him what we've been telling them in the last 2 years. The Israeli people are tired of fighting. The Israeli people want this war to end, want to get the hostages back, our soldiers back, want to stop this bloodshed between Israelis and Palestinians, want to simply grow from this. And the only way to do so is to end the war, to get the hostages back, and to rehabilitate and to rebuild the region. Yotam Cohen, I hope the next time we speak, you'll be telling me the story of reuniting with your brother. Thank you so much for being with us.